What's going on, Lucas? Alfredo here. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown on what you would see once you are on the Trainerize app. And so this is pretty much your dashboard. And as of right now, obviously, you are on the 3 day free trial. And the 3 day free trial starts on Thursday and it will finish off on Monday. And so that's pretty much 3 days of working out. It can, vary from Thursday, Friday, take a break, maybe Saturday, do it again on Sunday, or maybe Thursday. If you're sore from Thursday, we take a break on Friday, do it again on Saturday. If you're sore on Saturday, we take a break on Sunday and then do the last one on Monday. We will talk again then. But pretty much this is your dashboard. And I pretty much want to kind of give you a rundown on what that will look like when it comes to getting into your workout. And so everything that you're kind of seeing now is pretty much what I will be placing into your dashboard from my end, so you understand what I expect from you for that day. And so nothing is scheduled for you yet as of January 23rd, of course. But just so you kind of know, as you start to scroll down, you start to see certain things that eventually when you get full access to the app, you'll see. For example, you have that I can see your steps. If you have an Apple Watch, a Fitbit, a Garmin, I would tell you to actually connect it to the app so I can be able to track it from here as well. If you have anything like a sleep monitor or Whoop, Apple Watch, whatever it is that you would track your sleep, this would be a great way for me to see that as well. When you take your body stats, such as your weight, your body fat, I can be able to see that as well. So anytime that we are uploading new information, we are able to compare old information to new information as well to see what our progress look like. And then also once you finish the 3 day trial, we will start taking photos to kind of track where we are. As you can tell, calorie intake is right here. I can also see how much you're taking in based on what you would input as what you're eating that day, so we can keep track of your caloric intake. And if you have a monitor, I can be able to track your caloric output as well, and we can kind of compare. And then from there, we have our resting heart rate, blood pressure, all of the, okay, excuse me, my girlfriend's trying to text me in the middle of this, but all good. Nonetheless, cool features, dude. Cool features. I love it. But the main thing I want you to go to in the bottom part of the screen here, the second tab is going to be your calendar. Your calendar is pretty much going to tell you your your outlook for the week. So we can see here Thursday when your workout starts, you'll see that it says workout 1, strength base. Okay, you'll click on that. And when you click on that, you'll be able to see your entire workout and the equipments that you are going to need for that day. It tells you the duration as well, estimation of 45 minutes. I'm guessing about anywhere between 45 to an hour, which is my goal for all of my clients. I don't need you guys to spend all day in the gym, especially if you guys are busy professionals that has to go from one place to the other. And then you will start to see that it is a full body mobility flow, right? And so that's the first thing you'll see. Kind of go through the video. It's a short 50-second video, and when you click on it, you'll be able to see the description there on the bottom. And so as of right now, I don't know. Oh, there we go. So when you click, you'll kind of see the movements that I have placed in the video. Give you description to perform about 30 to 40 seconds on each movement. You'll need a foam roller for the first 2 movement. And then once you kind of click on the video, you can kind of pretty much kind of go through it and see what the movements would look like as well. So maybe kind of study a little bit as well. And you can always click back on the video just to kind of see what the movement looked like. So yeah, the movements are there. This is just to kind of get your joints loose and warm before you actually start to go into your exercises. When you go through your exercises, you will see that some says circuits, right? Circuit of 3 rounds, right? For this specific section here on the top there where it says plank pull through and all that. And then when you go to the bottom, some will say superset. And then again, when you go in the bottom, some will say none. Okay, and I will explain to you that right now. So when you go through your circuit of 3 rounds, a circuit is normally going to be a time-based workout, right? So this is your first workout of the day. You have your circuit for 3 rounds. You'll see the video. Okay, as you click there, you can also see the description like I showed you before. But when you go through it, you'll have a timer that is on the app as well. When you kind of press start, or you can kind of keep a timer for yourself on your phone, whatever you prefer. I would probably tell you keep a separate timer on your phone so you can keep track. You'll go through the movement for 40 seconds and then you'll rest for 20 seconds. Okay, again, you go into your next movement, alternating box step ups, right? You'll click on the video, show you what that looks like. Description is also at the bottom. Some movement will have description, some movement will not. But 40 seconds of box step ups, alternating every time, 20 seconds of rest, and then TRX row as well. 40 seconds of as many rows you can do, and then you're going to rest after the row for 60 seconds, and then you are going to repeat into a new round back at the top for round number 2. Okay, you'll do 3 rounds total, and then from there you are done with circuit 1. Okay, rest for 3 minutes. That gives you enough time to rest, get your equipment for the next set of things to do. You're going to need a dumbbell. You can see here for the dumbbells you are going to need it says it here on the bottom, 12 reps. In parentheses, 6 in one direction, 6 coming back, right? Because you are going to do walking lunges and you're going to curl when you stand up from your lunge. I give you your dumbbell description of weight as well. 12 to 15 pounds should suffice. I'm not trying to, load you up too much, but just also give you a good stimulus so you do feel a nice pump by the end of this workout. After you complete that movement, you are going to rest. So supersets are going to pretty much be strength-based here. Okay, so I do need you to recover your muscles and then go into your next strength-based exercise, which is going to be a tall kneeling front to lateral raise, 10 reps. You have to do the front and lateral for it to equal to 1 rep, which I put here on the description, 5 to 10 pounds, rest for 60 seconds, and then go back to the top to your lunge and bicep curl for round number 2. Give me 3 sets, and then you rest again for 3 minutes. Go over to the cable seated machine lat pull down. This is going to be a separate movement just because I know that the machine is probably going to be far away from everything else. So this is where I'll have you do this alone. So you'll only focus on this for 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps, anywhere between 60 and 90 pounds. You can always increase your weight after every set you go through. 15 reps is the top end of the set. 10 is the bottom end. So if you feel like, I did 15 sets for the first time around and I can go a little heavier, you know that you can probably go anywhere between 10 to 12 reps or 14, whatever you will stop at. But that is kind of your range, okay? 90 seconds rest in between, especially as you start to go heavier. And then after you complete that movement, rest for 3 minutes. And then your last circuit of the day. I know, so much. I'm not trying to kill you, but kind of. I'm trying to make sure you are challenged here today. You have your circuit movements. Again, this time you'll have 2 movements. You are going to grab a dead ball. Hopefully the gym that you go to have access to that. And obviously you can always text me if you don't, because I can give you an alternative right away the moment you text me. This is a circuit, so you'll have your timer for 30 seconds, anywhere between 8 to 12 pounds. Rest for 20 seconds, and then 30 seconds of plank up downs, rest for 20 seconds, do it 3 times. And like I said, you can always click on the movement, see the video, and you can always pretty much go from there. Okay, that's about it for now. That's just pretty much an easy run through of what the workout would be. When you're done, your mark as complete, right? And then from there, after your mark as complete, you can go through and tell me how many reps you've done. If you've counted, you don't necessarily have to. But if, for example, like maybe a movement like the reverse lunge and the tall kneeling front to lateral raise, you can tell me the pounds that you use. So for the next time I may input that movement, you can see what weight you have done. All right, especially on the cable seated machines. But some of the body weight movements and stuff like that, I don't necessarily need to know the poundage unless you want to put it there for your future references. But that's pretty much it, man. You would press save in the bottom. And then you also have access to insert any exercise you want to. So as you start to get into the flow of becoming a part of the family, you start to understand the app a little bit more. You have a little bit more autonomy from there, okay? You'll save it, boom, and you're done for today. And that'll be your workout, all right? So as of right now, you have 1 workout completed. I'm still working on the next 2 for you and Ashley. Of course, you and Ashley are going to have kind of similar workouts, but I want to make sure you guys do things that you probably would enjoy. So hers are going to be a little bit different, not too different as well. And that's it, man. All right. So that is a bit of a run through. I know that was a bit of a long, run through as well, but that is pretty much it. When you become a part of family, I'll give you another video that kind of gives you a little bit more of a run through of what the entire app looks like, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. All right, take care, buddy.